Welcome to Fanatic Farms.
Hey guys, welcome back to another Fanatic Farms video. As I've said in previous videos, Jurassic Park was a massive influence on my life, and still is to this day. You know, I cosplay as a Jurassic Park Ranger with the Baby Rex puppet, and Jurassic World Ranger with Baby Blue. But yeah, growing up, I can still remember going to the movies in '93 and watching Jurassic Park. What was I, 5, 6? I was 8 years old, but yeah, it's still one of those very vivid memories of that. And I was also really lucky growing up to have a lot of the Kenner toys. I had pretty much every dinosaur from Series 1. I had every human from Series 1. I had the compound from Series 1. Granted, I did sell that later on in life, and I really regret that now. So if anyone out there has got one that's selling cheap in the UK, send me a message. But when it came to the vehicles, the Kenner line had 3. We had the Jungle Ford Explorer car, which picture there. We had the Capture Copter, picture here. I didn't have these two, sadly. My friend Colin did, and I used to go around to his house and we used to play with them, but yeah, I never had them. What I did have was the Bush Devil Tracker. Sorry, I always get that bit tongue-tied. And I love this car. So this is the front of the box. And yes, just yes, I love the artwork on this thing. Always have done. I said in previous video, the Jurassic Park box art, like just the font, the background, I love. It was always a draw for me. I saw it in a toy shop. I was there. I will let it slide that the artist rendition of the toy and the figures doesn't look like the actors from the movie. But then when this toy line was made, I don't think the actors were cast yet, and then they were going off descriptions from the book. So that's why the characters don't look exactly right. But I will let that slide because this toy is freaking awesome. It also says on the packaging, what does it say on the packaging? Let's read my notes. Where's it gone? There it is. Comes with a Trank missile launcher. It comes with a dino snare and dino damage windscreen. That's a lie. It says windshield, but I'm English, so I say windscreen. I do question how do you say it? The sensibility of Alan and Robert in this picture. I question their decision-making skills, allowing Tim, who was meant to be a child, granted in the book he was a teenager, not a smaller child, to operate a dino snare. And there's many other human characters to choose from. Why do you use a child to operate a snare to capture a vicious dinosaur as it's capturing the electronic screaming raptor JP10? Not a wise choice. But anyway, let's flip this box around and have a look at the back. And now we have the mandatory product shot of the toy. And I've said in previous videos, in my Alien Kenner videos, my Jurassic Park video, my Zoid video, I love when they put the toy in a diorama setting and advertise it that way. It just looks so cool to me, and it makes me want to buy it even more. So yeah, this is the Dino Tracker in its diorama set. And also it's nice to see that Alan and Robert have come to their senses and swapped out Tim for Ellie. Wiser choice. But then they swapped out JP10 for JP3, the the attacking raptor. But maybe they didn't have the electronic one when they were doing the product shop. Oh no, sorry. It also goes on more about the car's features, you know, the Trank launcher, the snare, and the windscreen breaking dino damage. But yeah, let's just have a look at the toy now, shall we? This is it. This is my third one. And I'll just, hold it up close. And this thing is a robust, sturdy toy. And there's not much to it, to be honest. you know, when it comes to you in the box, the red frame on the back here is off. Obviously, the trank launcher's off, the windscreen, and the wheels. They come in a separate baggie, and it all just clicks together. And that is it. There's no lights or sound features. There's no mechanics. It is just a plastic shell. But it's a freaking cool plastic shell. I love this thing, and you can see that it was inspired by the gas powered Jeeps in Jurassic World, the Jeep Wranglers. The ones where they arrive at the parking. The one that Dennis goes out before he gets killed by the Dilophosaurus. The one that Robert and Ellie save Ian Malcolm in. That Jeep, that's the inspiration for this Jeep. But yeah, let's have a look at the features. So mine, like I say, it's my third one round. I lose the trank missile every single time, but a yellow missile would go here. And yeah, the dino snare is on this really cool chair that slides out like that. And I swear to God, when they were designing, the vehicles and that capture scene in Jurassic Park: The Lost World, they took inspiration from this toy. They must have done. When the chair comes out, I've forgotten the guy's name, Dieter. I think it's Dieter, the one that gets killed by the rat compies. That one, yeah. When the chair pulls out, that is a clear inspiration from this. Don't know if you can see this very well because it's red, but on the dino snare, you've got this little arm that will push forward and back, and that has, if I can get it right, a little bit of string on the end of it, which is a faff. There we go. So a little string like that. And as you move that up, it causes the string to get smaller, and then you snare something. I will do it in a minute with the toys and one of the Raptors I've got. But yeah, nothing spectacular. All the wheels move, even the back wheel moves. If you can. No, this one doesn't want to do it. My old one, my very first one, I absolutely annihilated it. There's a screw here. You can see the screw hole? Yeah. I took that out so the whole front end of the car would come off. And I used to use that as dino damage. I used to pull the wheels off as well. Yeah, I was twisted. I used to take this bit off as well, and yeah. But so let's just redo the we'll do the front cover because I've got those three ready. I haven't got Ellie; she's in the loft still. So Mr. Muldoon, he sits in the back, and I think they had the trank launcher made with him in mind, the toy in mind, because he sits in the back, and there is a peg in the back of it, so you can sit, rub it in, so he does come out. He's pegged in. And then if you move the trank, his hand there lines up quite nicely with the handhold. You can't hold it, but it lines up quite nicely. So I do think they had the idea of him always being the one in the back. Alan, always have him in the driver's seat. And again, the way everything's sculpted on them, it's like an almost can reach and almost can touch kind of thing. I don't know if you can see that. Let's go that way. I generally have Alan holding onto the windscreen, or near the windscreen, and his other hand just almost touches the steering wheel. And then the last character to recreate the front box art, pull the chair out. Tim. And he just sits there in the dino snare. He can't hold anything, or even look like he's trying to hold something. And then just slot him in. And there we go. That's the three characters from the front, all in the car. Now, I really do wish they had, like I say, Robert does have a peg to stand in, but Alan and Tim, they don't really have anything to hold him in place. Tim has the controls between his leg which hold him in place, but Alan, he's just, just sits in there and just kind of flops out. So that's a little bit of an irritating, but hey ho. And then let's get JP10, the Screaming Raptor. Mine, sadly, doesn't work. The battery's gone. It's my old one from when I was a child. I left the batteries in. 30 years, yeah, it's ruined. But the noise is this. If you're interested, and it sounds nothing like a Raptor, but as a kid, that was freaking awesome. And then, yeah, make the loop big and wide. Extend the pole out like so. Wind the goat out the way. And there you got it. You've got the snared Velociraptor. And what's cool, you can lock the snare into place. So you can lift it up by its neck. I wouldn't suggest that, As you can see, the bend on that. And this being a 30-year-old toy, the plastic's not as strong as it used to be. And for dyno damage, I haven't said about that yet. Like I say, the windscreen comes off. So, Juvenile Rex comes in, bites down, and it can rip off the screen. And then the front of it, you can see there's like, whoa, let's go there, tiny molded detailing there, trying to represent like the engine part or something. And the screen as well has a nice jagged edge, and it's literally just pegged in by the two, where we go, two little pegs at the front, just pop in, and then it pegs into place. And that's it. That is the tracker. Let's put Juvenile back. And again, I love this toy. I think it's absolutely fantastic, and I recommend anybody getting one. There is one regret though when it comes to the Jurassic Park line, and that was Series 2. The short-lived Series 2 kennel line of Jurassic Park. We were going to get a repaint of this. There's a picture of it here. And because the line was cut short, we never got the repaint. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous looking repaint. And it was known as the Jungle Colours as well. I would love to have that. Sadly, I'm not skilled enough to do repaints myself. But maybe one day I'll give it a go if I can pick up another one of these guys cheap, because they're not overly expensive. But yeah, that was my kind of look. Oh, and obviously, before we go, it's noisy, but it rolls lovely. And yeah, sorry, I'm just checking my notes, seeing if I have missed anything. And I don't think I have. So I'm going to say goodbye. This has been a very quick review of the Jurassic Park Bush Devil Tracker. Like, comment, subscribe if you'd be so kind. I plan to do a few more Jurassic Park toys. Like I said, I've got majority of Jurassic Park Series 1 toys. If you want to see me review anything, let me know, send me a comment. And yeah, until the next time, guys, have a good one, and I'll see you later. Bye.